sxmthefxiry sessions. Court's back in session. I have a message for you. Are you ready for it? Thank you for being here. It's sxmthefxiry session. sxmthefxiry session. sxmthefxiry session. I'm gonna do something different with the cards. You know what I'm gonna do? I gotta get an angel card out because, yeah. I'm gentle with my cards, I promise. I promise I'm gentle with my cards. Okay. Be tolerant. Oh, yeah. That was definitely, yep, this is the card that needed to come out. Trust the flow. Yep, those are definitely cards that I was feeling needed to come out. Because, I mean, I've never really pulled that card before. I've never pulled the be tolerant card, but I've had that word on my mind recently. Like, I've learned that it's okay to be tolerant of things. Like, it's okay to tolerate things. Like, not tolerate in the sense of, like, allow just bullshit to happen, but, like, some things is just out of your control, and some things really not your business. And it's okay to just tolerate things. Like, it's... Sometimes I'm a all or nothing type of person. And it's like, I know how to maneuver better when I know what I can and cannot tolerate. So, let's pull Be Tolerant. Tolerance. You know what I'm going to do too? Actually, before I get into that, let me, because I feel like there's another card that might come out from this deck. Oh, bitch. Damn. It just shuffled itself. That's what I... Oh my god! No! I crushed the guilt card. That's so funny, but it's not. The guilt card was crushed. There's a card that's the guilt card. I crushed it. It's not as straight. So now I'm gonna put it back. But I crushed the guilt card. Oh. Like, don't feel guilty for choosing you, especially if people choose themselves. Like, the tolerance, I would say, is like, yo, if someone is choosing themselves, choose yourself back. We be wanting to control shit because, I don't know, like, it is what it is. Like, if someone's choosing to do things their own way, choose to do things your own way too. Instinct, workaholic, gratitude. Oh, those weren't the cards I thought was gonna come out. I thought the impartiality card was gonna come out because that's what I get from tolerant. Be tolerant. But tolerance, detachment, impartiality. Archangel Chamuel, angel of tolerance. Tolerance is about finding a balance between being detached from a situation without reacting in a knee-jerk manner and being fully engaged in order to respond appropriately. Archangel Chamuel can help you find that balance so that you can be fully involved with situations without reacting in a destructive manner. And that's me, all or nothing. Yeah. But I'm more of a all or nothing, but like, yeah, all, like, it's either good or it's either really bad. I gotta go. Like, that's how I be feeling. And sometimes that's not practical. It's not practical. You are then able to observe and acknowledge what is going on and contribute in a constructive way. You can transform a negative situation into a positive one through responding rather than reacting. This does not mean giving up your own beliefs or sense of right and wrong. The goal is to comprehend all sides of the situation in an impartial manner before taking a stance. Do you have a tendency to react rather than respond positively in situations? Do you engage with people and situations from a position of judgment or tolerance? Tell yourself, I respond appropriately to all situations and people in my life, bringing about positive outcomes. I release all negative emotions and beliefs in order to deal with situations and people in a positive manner. Like, it's meeting a negative with a negative usually doesn't accomplish anything. You want to be able to meet things with like good energy, good intentions, transmute, because yeah, it just kind of creates more. Whatever you give, whatever you pay attention to, you get more of. Trust the flow, divine plan, life purpose, spiritual evolution. Micah, angel of the divine plan. There are some things in life we have control over and others we do not. Micah asks you to trust the spiritual and earthly journey that beckons you. When you allow the flow of the divine in your life, your connection to the angels becomes stronger. Your journey is unique and your own. Don't let anyone dictate your path. Follow the calling and feeling in your heart. Many times you may simply know that something is right. At these times, trust that feeling, that knowing, even if it's contrary to what others believe. The beauty and wonder of our earthly journeys is that each one of us has a unique purpose in this life. Allow Micah to reveal to you your purpose and guide you in pursuing it. The angels ask, do you feel that there's no purpose in your life? Do you believe that you are not important and unable to serve a higher good? Tell yourself, I accept and trust the flow of the divine plan in my life. I follow my life purpose with faith and confidence. Okay, so now I don't feel like reading the other cards from the Chakra Wisdom deck. Also, you may need a lot of water. My mouth is so dry. So we got the instinct, workaholic, gratitude card. You gotta know when your limit is, or what to pour energy into. Like instinctively, you know what the higher plan is. And you know how to focus on a goal, a singular goal. Anything around that, anything reacting to that goal, or anything that is steering you off from that goal. Like, okay, let's say you're in a situation where your goal is to get this one promotion. This one promotion, that's what you want. You want the promotion. Everything else is kind of fucking you up. Like, work is getting tough, your coworkers are getting on your nerves, all this bullshit. But you really want that promotion. Like, really boil it down to what it is that you truly desire. Do you want the promotion because you want the accomplishment of having that promotion? Or do you want that promotion because you want a perk that comes with it? And then focus on that. And it's not bad to focus on that. Once you know what it is that you desire in regards to that thing, just focus on it. So say instinct, like, if you follow your guidance towards that, then you'd be able to create that or manifest that thing. But you do need to know your limits. So let's say, because I could give examples from my experience where there was a certain, like, if we talk about, I guess that's the main one that I feel to focus on, working. So I had wanted a promotion for a certain perk, but it was stressing me out and like fucking me up. But I ended up getting what I wanted because I just focused on what it is that I desired. So gratitude, right? You just pay attention to what it is that you want versus overexerting yourself, because the solution may seem daunting, but it actually pans out far better than what it is that you wanted to do initially. So yes, definitely learn how to trust the flow. Like back to this card. The trust is a pretty card. I love purple. But yeah, you have to trust the flow. Trust the flow. Like don't allow anything to steer you off of your targeted goal. But you have to boil down to what the goal is. And then allow for the path of least resistance. Because yeah, it feels there's more of an air of gratitude when you allow for the path of least resistance, and that's to be grateful for what it is that you are experiencing. Be grateful for what it is that you are experiencing, or what it is that you want to experience before it comes to be. That be tolerant card. There's a specific affirmation I want to read. So with the be tolerant, do you have a tendency to react rather than respond positively in situations? So, yeah, don't react. Respond. Respond with gratitude. Because nothing happens without intention and nothing happens by coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. Like, I mean, people can, but we wouldn't be able to be here doing this. I wouldn't be able to channel if there were coincidences. I wouldn't be able to pull cards if there was coincidences. There's no such thing as coincidences. God is too intelligent to be able, you know what I'm saying? Like if all is God, God is too intelligent for something to just happen for no reason. And it's not to say you need to understand everything that happens, but things just happen with the reasons and in the flow of things, you know. Things come to be, things come to an end. It is what it is. So trust the flow better. Because the flow is guiding you into exactly what it is that you want. But if you start to react, you're going to fuck yourself out of a blessing. Respond, not react. Tolerate, not judge. Because again, not everything is down for you to boil, not everything is down for you to fully understand. Sometimes things happen and things don't make sense. But there's a flow to things. And you instinctively know the flow. So don't overexert yourself trying to beat the flow of things. You don't do that. You don't stop a whip. I mean, we've learned how to, but even then, you don't stop a river's flow. You don't stop a river from flowing. People could build dams and somehow, some way, that dam will eventually break. Rivers will eventually flow again. You get what I'm saying? So like, yeah, things happen and you just have to allow things to happen and focus on the positives versus the negatives. It's a form of alchemy. It's a form of alchemy. It's a form of transmutation. You transmute those negative feelings because those feelings are coming from within you, right? That's your reaction. You transmute the reaction and then you learn how to sit with it and just respond appropriately so that you can continuously have things flow in a direction that best serves you. Hiccups happen. I've definitely learned that this is just things I continuously relearn and accept in my life. But like this whole month, you know, shit wasn't going my way only for it to end up being exactly what I wanted. So like, yeah, there's a flow to things, really. There's a flow. Like I'm looking at my calendar right now. There's a flow. Like I could tell you on the I'm gonna keep doing this now. But I could tell you on the 10th, I was ready to quit. But I wasn't going to because I just started affirmations. Like, this is all good. This is all great. On the 10th, I was ready to quit. On the 11th, I got a new position. On the 22nd, I had a even better position. And on the 10th, everything I was doing before then was to be at this certain point where I could have exactly what I want, but it was going to be a lot more work for me. Sometimes you need to surrender and allow things to work itself out. Because what I thought I wanted the perk. I didn't want what I thought I wanted. So things work itself out if you just know what you want. Once you know what you want, it makes it easier for you to find the solution to be able to get to that, right? So when you're in a situation where you really want to react, remember what it is that you want. Remember what it is that you desire. Remember what it is that you value. Because what you focus on, you get more of. So choose to focus on something that brings abundance. Choose to focus on the abundance you already see. Choose to focus on creating more. Choose to focus on your goals overall. Know that everything that is happening, whether you like it or not, I mean, for the better, for worse, everything that is happening, you have to redirect the flow. Like, in that sense of like, you can't control it, but there's a flow, and just know the flow is happening for your best good, right? So, like, shit is getting difficult. Shit isn't what you would like, but it's happening because it's about to be really good. I say that for everything. That's transmutation, alchemy. This is happening for this reason. I could say that much, right? Oh yeah, I'm so confused today, but I surrender because it's gonna happen it's gonna happen because of it's gonna happen the exact way I need it to. Like, everything's working for my highest good. Like, any situation. That's how I felt on the 10th. I was like, fuck it. I don't care. God giveth, God taketh away. So if God gives and God says it's time for it to end because there's better, then I'm going to trust that there's better. I don't know what's happening, but God gives and God taketh away. So it's all happening for the highest good. So, yeah, let's see. I might pull a card here. Teacher. Royal vibes. A good friend. Bad company. Give yourself more credit. You gotta focus on what you want versus what you don't. Focus on what you want versus what you don't. I'm spitting something. So that was Sam Senti's session. One of my shorter ones. Wow. Look at me. Ah! But yeah, Sam Senti's session adjourned. Please come back.